Episode of In Wrestling. Now, it is obvious that I can do storylines better than the WWE writers. So I'm going to focus on what should be the creative direction for Sasha Banks after she beats Charlotte at Battleground and becomes Women's Champion. Whole brand split thing. Okay, so Sasha beats Charlotte at Battleground. She gives Charlotte a rematch at SummerSlam. Charlotte still loses. Okay, then we go on to I'm going to say Survivor Series. Before that, before Survivor Series gets kicked off, Trish makes her return. She comes in the ring. She tells Sasha Banks she's impressed by her. She is the greatest women's wrestler today, just not better than Trish Stratus. Okay, Trish Stratus challenges her for the women's title at Survivor Series. Okay, in the match, the match ends when Sasha goes for the Banks statement. Trish pulls out of it, pushes Sasha into the ref. Referee gets elbowed in the eye, temporarily blind. Trish pokes Sasha Banks in the eye, hits the chick kick, then hits the Stratusfaction for the third time in the match, and wins the women's championship for the eighth time in her career. She brags about it the next night on Raw, telling Sasha that she will always be better than her. Now, they set up a rematch. Trish wins again. And then they set up a second rematch. Trish still wins. So Sasha asked for one more rematch, and she told Trish if she can't beat her, she won't challenge her as long as she's the women's champion. Trish agrees, and it's a 2 out of 3 falls match scheduled for the Royal Rumble. During this match, when the bell rung, Trish Stratus attacked Sasha Banks. She beat her down. The referee disqualified Trish in the first fall, gave the first fall to Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks could barely get to her feet. The referee's asking her, can she compete? Can she continue? Trish says, start the next damn fall. Okay. So Sasha finally gets to her feet. Trish goes on the attack immediately. Trish goes on the attack. Trish eventually hits a chick kick and a Stratusfaction to get her first fall. Then we start the final fall of the match. Is now tied 1-1. The ending of the match comes when Trish Stratus thinks she has Sasha where she wants her. She's going to put her away. Trish goes for the Stratusfaction. Sasha Banks counters into a Banks statement. Trish Stratus taps in the center of the ring, and Sasha becomes a 2-time women's champion. Trish Stratus shakes her hand in a sign of respect, raises her hand, and leaves the ring. Trish Stratus gets her rematch the next night on Raw. Trish loses. Then at WrestleMania 33, Sasha Banks defends her women's championship against Ronda Rousey. Okay. Ronda Rousey destroys Sasha Banks, and it really shocks the fans. They've never seen Sasha get beaten down in this way ever. Ronda Rousey destroys her with ease and wins the women's championship. Now, since Ronda Rousey's contract is she competes at the 4, okay, Sasha Banks competes in a lot of feuds until SummerSlam. And finally, SummerSlam 2017 comes. Sasha Banks gets her rematch for the women's title. She beats down Ronda Rousey and wins back her title. Rousey goes on to feud with somebody else. Sasha is now a 3-time women's champion. And see, that is the kind of storyline booking that the WWE writer should do in regards to Sasha Banks. I've been a fan of wrestling since 1996, and even I can book better storylines than WWE writers, and that should tell people something now. WWE writers need to start stepping up their game now. We're about to have a brand split. They need to step the game up, okay? Because if I can write better storylines than them, then they need to step their game up, okay? They need to do something.